Hey everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about a really good topic. I have been thinking about it a lot, and it has occurred to me that I want to talk to you guys mostly about how much control you have over your body. And I'm going to use myself as an example. Okay. Ladies, I don't think you even realize to the degree that you control your body, but you do. And for example, I decided that I wanted my cycles to be 3 days and 3 days alone, and that's exactly how long they last. That wasn't the case originally. It is the case now because that's what I decided. That's what I told my body to do. Your body listens. Now, why would I use this example? I want to use this example mostly because I have always had the gift of life. Always. If people are trying to conceive around me, they get pregnant. Bottom line. It's what it is. And I've never understood that. Like at the time, I didn't understand where the gift was coming from because I didn't understand the law. It was just something that was proven to me and I had no explanation for it. But I do now. And that is that we always have the gift of life and death in our hands. Always. Like this is not up for debate. It is what is, right? And so in this particular case, what I really want to talk to you guys about is the cycle of miscarriages. And I want to talk to you about what's happening and how you get into that cycle and how you can get out. And so when you have a miscarriage that has occurred, a lot of us attach to that moment, rightfully so. We had prepared in our mind for a child. We had gotten all excited and suddenly it's gone. I understand that part. I understand how much that hurts. I understand why you would attach to that moment with such tenacity because it's such a painful thing. But the problem that then occurs is the next pregnancy, many of you are expecting that miscarriage to happen again. You fear it. You secretly fear it. Even if you don't want it, you don't have to want it, but you secretly fear it. And here's the problem with that. The one emotion you are told in the Bible to never play with is fear. It's fear. You are told if you fear, every curse you can possibly imagine will fall upon you. Take that literally. Because fear is the second greatest emotional energy, creative force in the world that makes things outside of you visible like that. Okay? Love is first, fear is second, which is why you're warned against it in the Bible. All right. Now I'll continue. Now, what is occurring at this moment when this is happening is that you have attached to that, you secretly have this expectation, and now you've fallen into a repetitive cycle. Now, once you've fallen into that repetitive cycle, you begin to doubt your ability to have a child. And the problem with that is that as soon as you doubt, then you have invited a huge obstacle that wasn't there to begin with in the first place. And this is your opportunity right now to call God to the table. When you feel like you are completely stuck in a pattern over and over and over again, and you desperately need to get out, this is when you call God to the table. You use your divine intelligence and you thank God for that baby. No matter what appearances are going on outside of you, you thank God for that baby, and it is done. Everywhere I've gone, I've had this ability. Even before I understood that this was how it worked, I've had this ability. In fact, I have a friend of mine whom I grew up with who for 9 years, had been trying to conceive. She had a daughter and didn't have another child. She wanted a sibling for her daughter, and it took 9 years. And do you know what happened? She encountered me and she confided in me, and I told her with such certainty, really honestly, I'm like, if you're exposed to me, you're having that kid. And shortly after, she sure did. She has a little boy right now. I'm very proud of this, by the way. But why did that occur that way? It is because I didn't question the ability for her to carry a child. So I held that space. She joined in on my belief, and she had one. Okay? That's how it works. But you don't need me to intervene. You need to use the divine intelligence inside of you to intervene. The divine intelligence inside of you has no obstacles. I don't care how big that freaking mountain is. It has no obstacles. The divine intelligence inside of you is the force that is so powerful that it commands matter into being and has the power to do anything it wants. And you are meant to discover this power in these moments. When you fear, that's when you command that voice into being and you get rid of that fear. So you can step into your reality. You know? And I'm sharing this with you guys just because I really want you to understand that you are not trapped in a circumstance. You are not trapped in a situation. You are not trapped at all. You never have been. That is a story that you have attached to, and you have a right to change it, which is why the word came first. And the word is God, and the God is you. It's very simple. What are you attaching to, and what are you believing God for? Because I promise you, if you believe in God for your fears, then I hate to use this word Satan, because, I don't believe in the fire breathing the hell thing no. Please don't make me laugh. But Satan is the opposing will of God. And when we miss the mark, that's what we've invited in. The opposing will. That's the true meaning of that. So, ladies, I'm calling you forth to step into your power and know that you've always had this ability to conceive. And know that if you need help, call God. Call God.